We are here with your Member First Credit Union Prep Star of the Week, Brooke Lauter. Brooke, tell us about yourself.
I'm a junior playing softball at Pine Forest High School. I pitch and play anywhere where they need me to play, really.
What? Now you've been playing have you been playing all 3 years with the softball team?
3 years, yes.
Tell us about y'all's season so far.
Well, our season, it was kind of rough at the beginning, but Coach Tara, whenever this end of the season came around districts, she told us that we prepared ourselves for districts this whole season, and now's the time to step it up and play as a team, because that was like one of the main things that we struggled with, is playing as a team. And then we ended up pulling together at the district tournament. We won against PHS, and then we had a good game against Milton, but then things started falling apart a little bit at the end.
Well, she was telling me about how at the beginning of the season it seemed like you struggled a little bit with being a pitcher and being a leader, with maybe a couple of mistakes here, and then it led up maybe getting just struggling. And by the end of the year, you have actually proven yourself of how you became such a leader. She was telling me about the Milton game in the postseason, in the playoffs, and how you led the team with 5 innings without a run for the Milton.
Yeah.
Which Milton was the #1 team in the area.
Yeah, I knew that once we beat PHS, we were to play Milton, and I was thinking to myself, and I was telling my teammates, we knew that Milton was a good hitting team, or the past times that we played them, they've always been a good hitting team. I was like telling my other teammate, I was like, what do I do to help them from hitting it? And then whenever the game started, they were like popping up, or just easy grounders to the infield, and it just amazed me. I was just like, I don't understand. And then we held them 0-0 in the 5th inning, and it was like emotional for me. After every inning, I would come in, my teammates would be hugging me, and I had a couple issues with some batters. I walked them, and I remember, I think it was the 4th inning, a batter that I walked got to 3rd base, and we only had 1 out, and it was like really stressful, so I had to like keep my composure, because that was one of the main things that I had problems with, is keeping my composure and keeping it together, and I finally did, and we ended up getting the 3rd out, and I remember going to the dugout and just start bawling, and all my teammates come up hugging me, and it was just it was just a nerve-wracking, emotional game, and it was just amazing to me that we held them for so long.
Yeah, that was amazing, because like Tara was telling me like how Milton was the #1 team. The first 2 or 3 games y'all played them before, it was already pretty much the first 3 innings was you're trying to play blowout and try and catch up to come back. So with you becoming a leader in your pitching and everything, and confidence of how you can handle your pitching, and the way y'all finished the playoff season, that was outstanding, of hailing a team like that.
Yes. I like the way we ended our season, but I know that once the game was over, a lot of us were crying because we wanted the game so bad. I remember at the beginning of the game, we all huddled up and was telling each other how bad we wanted it, and how we need to play as a team and just keep our momentum up and our energy, and we'll see where it all falls. But even though we ended up losing, it was a good feeling holding them until the 5th inning, 0-0.
With the how does it make the people that's coming back next year feel about the team?
Some of us, right after the game, we were like, we got them next year. We said that we were ready to start working and get prepared for next year already.
So are y'all already focused for next year?
Yes.
Now, another thing about you, Tara was telling me about, was besides being a leader in your pitching, that your batting became really good.
Yeah.
Over that you're a confidence batter and everything.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're not going to be successful at the plate every time, but whenever you do, it's just a good feeling. Whenever you hit the ball, you just go.
Right.
That's about it. But you can only do so much.
Tell us about, besides softball and everything, tell us about your GPA and your school.
School will always be my number one thing. My number one priority. My parents grew up with that. My parents taught me that. And I maintain above 3.5 GPA. And I always get A's and B's. There might be a little C every now and then, but I've never had a D or F on any of my report cards ever. So, and I was raised that way, so.
Now another thing is, with this season, what was it like playing for the Pine Forest softball team and under Tara?
Coach Sarah brought so much heart and everything to our team from the past couple of years. Like, there was so much missing from our team, but she brought it with her whenever she came to coach. After every game, I could always hear other people talking, saying, this team has finally grew together, finally became a team and a family, and like we had our ups and downs, but we still stuck through it through the season. That was the result of our district tournament.
Besides playing for Pine Forest High School softball team, do you play outside of school? Do you do any type of hobbies outside of school?
During the summer, which is where summer ball and travel ball is, I played travel ball with the head coach from PHS, Enrique Eligio. We played them in our first district game, so it was like we wanted it really bad. Me and another teammate played with him, and just played travel ball for a couple of years. Been playing summer ball since I started high school, and just softball really.
Right.
That's all.
Now, we were talking earlier. I know you're a junior right now, and you still got plenty of time to think about what you plan on doing after high school. But do you have any plans right now of any type of college, or are you just focusing on what you could do next year here in your school?
Yeah, mostly just focus on next year, hoping that with my GPA and my grades that I can get an academic scholarship or possibly a softball scholarship, but I'll take anything, really.
Right. And your Members First Credit Union. This has been your Members First Credit Union Prep Star of the Week with Brooke Lauter. Thank you very much, Brooke.
Thank you.